Apata. Anyway, I'm back. Level 20. At the beginning of the game, I really thought this was gonna be like a really slow level, type game where the final levels will only be what 10, 15. But this is a lot better. Anyway. So there's Soul's Keep, which I just don't want to do at the moment. There's a couple of places I want to go for, just like the archives. I'll finish this up because I feel like going back to the Keep now is gonna end this section of the place. Alright. Figure out the best way to get up there.
Subtle as a mouse.
Like a jungle cat.
Oh, we got legendaries here. Doesn't stand a chance
Who's
against
next?
me, though.
Anyone?
Oh, alright.
Anyone else? Desperately need.
Hi. Hi.
Who goes there?
Hello?
Thanks a God.
You're not afraid.
That doesn't make me any less afraid.
It's fine. They look scary, but they couldn't tell the difference between a core knot and a raft hitch. Nothing to fear from them.
Forgive me, Envoy. If you spent as much time in the ashes as I did, you'd fear the otherworldly too. They come at night, you see. The blights, the whispers in the dark, the undead there in the shadow of the mountain. It isn't natural, none of it. And yet I'm made to be out here alone, with each plea for a transfer, or at least some company, denied.
Not time to talk to spirits. I'll leave you. Is there anything I should do? Know about Ash Force? Explore it?
Don't, is my advice. My mandate keeps me here, but you? Well, it's your decision. You publicly agree with Councilman Kostya one time, and suddenly, you're a pariah forced into the wilderness alone.
Well, I'm trying to be kind, I suspect.
You have an odd opinion of kindness, Outlander. I didn't deserve this. And you know what? Maybe Kostya was correct. Maybe our oath to Nandru will doom us. Maybe we're going to die because we care more about a dead symbol than real people. Anyway, I've been talking too much. I need to return to my duty. Forgive me for cutting our conversation short.
Oh yeah, and guess what happened last time as well is I goddamn called our little god is responsible for the this light green scourge or whatever it's called. It was called something before, right? I forgot what it was called. Was it called something before? I don't know. Yeah, our god is responsible for that.
You know
We must leave.
we can't.
The archives.
They were sick.
Spare the wears a glass.
Oh, hi.
Ah, thank the gods. You're the first. Anyway.
Please have lockpicks. Yay. Thank you.
You Outlanders! You! By the gods! Deliver us! They've gone mad! They're destroying everything!
Behavior changed that sudden is it madness to become Dreathals. Where are they?
The archives! My monks are tearing our books apart! I've lost my monks and most of our books. Over the last several months, books about the garden were already going missing. But the Book of Oaths and the Book of the Before, we must hold on to those.
Hassan was missing books, but this old Groat had them.
What? Oh, gods. What are you doing here talking then? We've got to save the others.
I'm on it.
We recently brought the Book of Oaths to the parapet. It should still be there. And the Book of the Before should be in the main library. Now go, please. We've already lost so many precious texts.
Oh, well, I will. Can I have a key, dude?
Quiet, Nimdude.
I'll go to the side then.
We still.
Here they come. Devour!
Oh. Oh. Main hitting him. Oh, you're okay.
Nice job, everyone.
Dun, dun, dun.
Another soul for the wheel.
What are they doing down there? Okay. Looks like there's a lot of people up there.
Not saying a word.
See! They to the earth!
Junkos!
Leave them be. Be fine. God damn it. Oh. Ow. Ow. Ow.
Speed up.
Stay safe. Okay.
Nicely done. You're bleeding.
Oh. Boom. Oh. Oh. Take that. Wand, please. No, the Zadra. Hmm. Nothing here. How on top?
Now that is an impressive piece of engineering. I wonder if it can see beyond the stars.
Come back to it later then. Ah.
Got eyes on something? Nice, clean kill.
Quarry in the brush.
Ow.
And rough.
That's done? Who's hungry?
Thank you. Oh God, thank you. You're a blessed. Thank you. Yes, thank you. I need a book. Once I have it, it's called The Book of... He what? Oh, no. Please, no, no. You've got to give me the book instead.
Why should I get...
Because he doesn't need it. Oh, I read it often when I first became a monk. It inspired me. I want it as a keepsake. Besides, no one else read it. No one would notice it missing. Please, just find it and bring it back. It should be somewhere in the archives proper. I'll make it worth your while. I'll be here when you've got it.
She sounds desperate. No way she's not up to something.
Hold your stirrups up.
On your right.
Keep quiet.
Quarry in the brush. Power.
Oh.
Don't die. You're too late. That's all of them.
Envoy, the book! Have you got the book of the before?
Some books, can you explain?
Pueto. I don't know anything about it.
Think hard before you get yourself exiled. That attitude won't go far in Paradise.
Please, just give me the list.
Who's a buyer? Tell me what you know.
No, no, I can't do that. Just give me the damn list.
You're a thief. You're the one who's stealing the books, aren't you?
Me? That's an insane accusation.
You know your buyer has passed some books to Silver Road, right?
Oh, fuck. No, I didn't know. No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Think it needs it more than you.
No. Please don't.
guess we're getting. I'm not gonna go down there. Guess we're giving all this to. Our friend here. Whatever.
The books. For not.
Find a slide Harry Dolan's been stealing your books.
What is that? Let me see. This is every book that's gone missing. Dolna, were you so unhappy here that you had to do this?
The damage is probably done, but at least you can deal with the ones responsible.
I'll take care of this. I will inform the guards. They will imprison her and... Ugh, it did not have to be this way.
Still looking forward to have the books now.
God, Dolna, what have you done? It's a shock to me. I still can't believe it. But, well, there you are.
Have the books right here. Take them.
Thank the gods. Let me see them. Mostly intact. Yes, the Book of Oaths is mainly intact, and the Book of the Before. Our work of rebuilding begins now. I hate to be curt, but I must ask you to leave us now. May this token show our thanks, and may Nandru's blessing find its way even to you.
Alright. Yeah. Before I do that, I actually want to go back to the Warden Tower.
Hey.
Cruel command. So I'm just gonna build this. Get that. Oop. Yeah. So what I also want to do is do that. Tab on right now. That one, there we go. Alright, don't forget the wand as well. Oh, I like that. It has a fist on it. That's not... I like that. Oh.
Right behind you.
Oh. Oh. Ow. Ow. No.
And roll! Take worth and roll!
Whew.
Everybody all right?
Looks like you're lost, Amaku. No one's allowed in here. Especially not outsiders.
The captain's being held for a crime, but for amnesty. You're fine with that?
Petru chose to defy Solace Keep. He...
You trust a council so blindly, it'll get you all killed.
See, you outsiders and your presumptions, always thinking you know how the world works. Let me tell you a secret. I don't trust anyone. I'm just here to do my job. Get out before we use your bones to make Petru a new cage.
So doesn't that end violence?
No, it doesn't. But it absolutely can if you wanted to. What will it be, outsider? Leave or die?
Hold on.
Stay that way.
Ow. Let's go ahead, ship.
Let's take these things back to camp.
Ah.
You can fiddle with them there.
Made it.
You're not a warden.
How did you get in here?
Gods, I just realized. Your face, you have the same features as Nandro.
Somehow you got past the wardens to find me. Why? Who sent you?
Joe featured. He's now the captain of the guard.
That cranky Jetula? Mihala trusts him to protect the keep? Well, he must have some sense if he asked you to rescue me. Mihala ordered my own wardens to kidnap me. And here I've been ever since. They're loyal to a fault. Which ought to be the official motto of Sala's Keep. Marius, is that you? Well, I suppose there's no reason to feign ignorance now. Thank you. It's good to see you.
When Miley do something like that?
I underestimated her conviction and overestimated her tolerance. If you've ever been to Solace, you saw the obvious. The keep is dying. Our people are starving. And if you've read my journal, you know I was trying to counteract that. To fulfill my oath to protect Solace. I wanted to use animancy as they do in Fior, to feed the ground and make things grow. To revitalize the keep. And it worked. I produced bountiful crops so quickly. Berries the size of a Zarib's head in a few days.
You know, that with no prior knowledge of AMS, it couldn't have been easy.
I found a way to procure animancy equipment from Fior so I could conduct experiments. There was much trial and error. Regardless, Mihala wasn't pleased. I took it upon myself to try it anyway. I thought that if I succeeded, I could sway our leader. I could not. I expect I shall remain here until Mihala has a spare moment to sentence me. I'm sure the punishment won't be pleasant. Once Solace turns its back on you, there is little one can do to regain its favor. Marius knows that well enough. Well, I turned my back on Solace, but there really isn't that much of a difference. Please, you must help me get out. Give me a chance to help the others, to feed my people. Tell the guards what you've learned. Get the key from them. Let me out, I beg you.
Animancy is not a crime. We should not treat it as one.
Key. Marcus will soon track us.
Let's finish this.
And Roth! Worth and Roth!
Ow.
Me too.
I was worried for a second.
You're back. Do you have the key?
Yeah.
Gods bless you, outsider. I won't forget this.
Or you do not go back to Soulscape.
I won't. My days here are long past. Thank you again. Take this. It's not much. But if I can further repay the favor in this life or the next, I will.
Animators have suffered enough. Thank you.
Let's try for this life. I'm honestly hoping my next life is far from here.
Couple more stuff. Yeah, also that. So, but ability points. Ooh, well, you already did a lot. I can improve my poisons. That could be good. I think I killed all these guys before. Yes, I think so. It would be weird I just had to leave Baron back though for whatever reason. Oh, hey. Oh. I was wondering about this guy. Of course. And this can't be a fun little fight. There has to be some guys around the corner to just make it worse for all of us. Where you come from? Oh. Ow. Oh, someone's healing them. Time to get ready at you. Can you guys put this off? Shut up. swear to God, if one more priest, I'm gonna... I'm just gonna at least try to kill one of you before that crap happens. Ooh. What are you doing here?
Silmes mito.
Another soul for the wheel.
That was a close one.
Need to rush out of that one. Oh God. At the same time, the other one's right there. That's the guy. Or the bear, not the guy. The big guy.
And Roth.
Of course, it can't be a normal fight without skeletons up my ass.
Worth and Roth.
Look to your left.
Hey, I was fighting. Ow. Whew.
it.
Whew. And I think that's all I can do before. Let's go back to the keep. Ugh. Oh.
We've got invaders in the garden! Dodge this!
We need to leave before all of the tusks is flooded with lava.
And then what? Start all over nothing.
That's why none of you gave this
He's not the one I'm worried about. Someone's going to have to tell the outposts.
Sure, keep us going. You know what the
Everyone, please, do not panic. Simply exit the keep.
Good boy.
Quickly and calmly and...
Welcome to the Tusks. Be courteous while in Solace's halls, and you shall remain welcome. Check the board for...
Abandoned claim.
Well done. Vengeance for excellent work. You did it. May they have... Well done.
Oh.
Anything to... Excellent work. Funny. Hopefully that name can fade away into obscurity.
All the bounties, all the
I
reasons.
can't believe I'm saying this, but that's everything. Gods above, Envoy. I don't know what to say.
Nothing needs to be said. I'm glad I could help.
Stories of your prowess and generosity will echo throughout the ages, Envoy. Here, take this. Many wardens contributed coin to thank you for the burdens you've relieved from their shoulders. I will make sure your name lives on in our hearts and minds. For as long as Solace Keep stands,
Yeah.
you will be remembered.
Yeah, I definitely see that happening.
Garu, did you see that?
Oh, Marius, praise Abaddon, you are alive.
What's happening? Why's everyone running around like blessed fools?
The volcano erupted. Any minute now, we're going to be flooded. We're evacuating. Kostya's gone to open the lava sluice gates, but they've been disused for so long. When Forja erupted, I thought... Oh, my boy. I'm so glad you're alive.
Nice to see you as well.
Unless you have come back to help us, Envoy, I don't have time for you. We're minutes away from being overrun by lava flows. I have to get my people out. You must leave now.
That's not. Then which path to the garden?
We told you, we don't know, and this is hardly the time to be asking.
Then find someone who can help us. We know the path is beneath the keep, and so do the steel garrote. They would have stormed the walls by now, but the Dream Scourge got them first.
They're all dead, by the way. You're welcome.
The steel garrote were marching on the keep? How? Why would they think the garden was beneath Solace?
Somebody told them.
How could they when we didn't even know they were here? Kostya's scouts would have seen them and they didn't report. You weren't lying then. He was. Good God.
Could Kostya have told the steel garrote about another entrance to the garden?
No. If such a thing existed, I can't believe it. He wouldn't. We took an oath to Nandro. The garden was our sacred duty, and he betrayed us. I can't believe I didn't see this coming. I was a fool. I have failed my duties. Kostya.
Trying to make a deal with out there using keep as a barn to.
I knew he was making overtures, but I didn't think he'd go that far. The ambassador has not responded to Kostya's overtures, has he? I made sure of that when I threw the ambassador's replies in the forge fire. I understand how Kostya could be tempted by false notions of freedom and prosperity, but...
Once we care for change.
But an oath cannot change. A duty should not change. I can't believe Kostya handed the Steel Garrote a secret we protected for hundreds of years. Fuitu Meu. Who knows what he'll do with the sluice gates? He cares so little for the keep that I worry he's going to have us drowning in lava.
Here he is, I need to fight.
I will. Abaddon stay my tongue if I betray him, but I will. I will show you where Kostya has gone. If you find that he's doing anything other than opening the gates that would protect our home from the lava, I would ask that you stop him.
Mihala.
I do not wish to see him dead, but if he would risk the keep, then he risks our lives. I cannot suffer those who would harm us to live. Now I must return to the evacuation, and you must go on your way.
I should get him Warren's best.
Let's hope we don't need your wishes. If your arrival is indeed a message from Nandru, I hope he remembers his people well. I hope he is proud of us. And Marius, make it back to us in one piece.
I assume that's an order, Commandant?
Head through the door in the smithy. You'll find Kostya in the lava tubes beneath the keep. Go now, and go with the gods.
Outside. Huh? Indeed.
Yeah. Let me see. Crap. Huh.
They went through this door.
It's odd, but there's a beauty to this place. Maybe because it's a place in Galawain's tusks I've never been. Let's not spend any more time down here than we have to. Keep quiet.
Egworth and Roth!
That'll show him.
Kostya isn't going to wait around for us. Keep moving. Kostya left them behind to die. Blessed Korba.
Worth it. I heard my voices forever. Ow. Ow. Dude, let me do something, please.
Coming from the left. Heal yourself, quick.
Take Wolf and Roth!
Quick as a fox.
My dog barking, one sec. He's just freaking out about the mailman.
Voices silenced.
We need to keep moving if we're gonna catch Kostya.
Oh.
They wound us, and we wound in return.
Hmm.
Lead the way.
Watch the left.
Ow.
is this night? When will the sun rise?
Die on me. Well,
Ooh, God. Me, these guys are a lot more aggressive.
Kostya doesn't care who dies. That Korba must be stopped.
Quiet as a soul.
No, 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 no!
Stay safe!
If Kostya knew about this, he'd be selling tickets.
Oh, it's a dungeon.
We too.
Spark. Daylight. Essence we have not felt.
You. I know. Speak.
No. You.
My king. Soul of my soul. How did you find me here?
Give me a second. Traps you here, Spirit. Why you not return the wheel?
A god beyond the grasp of gods.
What is the wheel to a man subject to one like them? I told Sabadell not to look for me. I did not wish to be found.
Didn't stumble onto you.
I have been here for so long. No one came looking. Andrew, you are blessed, my fellow Parkrunen said. But I did not come here to meet Sabadell. I am hiding from them. I remember it all. I feel Sabadell's mind beneath yours, swimming in the deep. You should run.
Am I in danger?
A child keeps a beetle in a jar. He does not know the beetle requires air, sustenance, freedom. He does not understand that if it shakes the jar, pulls off a wing, the beetle will be hurt. The child only wants to keep the beetle. It feels good to have control. We are both souls in a jar. Yours is just bigger than mine, for now.
You're a guy like Sabadell too, aren't you?
That was the name they gave themselves. Stolen from the ancient souls, whose deaths gave rise to them, to us. We were little more than appendages to them. That is why I must ask you to destroy them.
Want me to do what?
You have seen them, as I have. Memories of their ancient, chosen children. Rips in the fabric between the here and the beyond that allow the dreams of the dead to leak through. Memories of the Akida. People like you, or I, who loved Sabadell and were betrayed by them. This land was once a jungle, rich, alive. I saw it through their eyes. The people tried to look after themselves, to rely less on Sabadell. But to be relied upon was all their god desired. They felled a tree, and for that slight, Sabadell turned their world to ash, ignited the breath in their lungs, and made their people into dust. Sabadell burned their world, and the people who revered them suffered for it.
That was all I know.
You are young in your trials with them, but they are old in the ways of spite, of cruelty. I learned to fear them, as you will.
If you knew this, why did you build soulless and runes of godless?
So that I would be confronted every day with what our god had done. So that I would not grow weak and give in. So that I would not go to them and do what they have asked of you. So that I would never set them free.
Was the fire actually annihilated the godless?
No. Their final death came later. A gift to the Akida from the true gods, who wished to bring their children back to them. Back to her.
Ortega.
The rightful queen. She is the center. The center of everything.
I'm gonna say couple Sabadell and the Dream Scourge.
They shield you from the truth of what they are. The Dream Scourge has existed as long as they have. Don't you see? It is their infection. You, my kin, who are more brave than I, go now to the garden and hang the gardener from their tree.
Ow.
Your mind cannot understand it, but your soul, when the opportunity is before you, it will know what to do.
But where's the way now, Joe? How are we supposed to get there?
You need only walk a little more. You are nearly at the end. Ah. You know, I always meant to die down here. To siphon my soul into a lonely pillar, disconnected from the stone that makes our world. Disconnected from them. I only hope that Sabadal releases you to the same long peace.
What will happen to you?
I do not know my end. In that I find a peace beyond any even the true gods can dream of.
Thank you.
Do not thank me. Only do as I asked. Destroy them, friend. And when you see Wodika, tell her I said hello.
Strange. Phantasmal focus picked up something, but it's gone now.
Andre, you alright? We lost you there for a bit, but not like before.
Oh, I guess that's him.
Kostya's already proven himself an enemy of Solace. Whatever you choose to do with him after we stop him is fine. The sluice gates are just ahead. Kostya's probably already there. Let's move. Lava's rising. Stop us now.
Good, you're here. Help me destroy this winch. We can't risk someone turning it and opening the gates. If the keep falls so that we might live, so be it.
Kills Lou and your scheme's over.
I figured you might have. Bloodthirsty. You people just can't help yourselves.
You're the one who orchestrated stuff in the living archives, aren't you?
Guilty as charged. I was the one guiding Dolna. Mihala's sin is that despite her preoccupation with traditions and oaths, she has no curiosity. I had all the time to figure out what books I needed to acquire for the Steel Garrote. Then I had Dolna, our young novice, steal them from the archives for the Steel Garrote. By the way, is that novice still alive?
She's in prison.
I see. And what of the Steel Garrote? Should I assume they're all dead as well?
You told the Steel Garrote to pass to the garden?
Me, specifically? No. I only provided them access to material from the living archives. The books and records that the novice brought to them were what revealed the secret. I assume you didn't let the Steel Garrote or the Inquisitor survive their search.
Steel Garrote taking my dreams cards, I had to defend myself.
And so you brought it back here? Among the Wardens?
It sure just doesn't work like that, dude.
It doesn't matter how it works. It was not present in the tusks until your people arrived. Oh, perhaps this is right. Another reason to destroy this place and go. This is how it should be. So long as the keep stands, my people are trapped here, doomed by an oath to a dead man. Our people were nomads for ages until we built the keep. When it falls, we'll be free to explore the world again. I will not watch my people rot here for the sake of a pointless oath.
Now you're lying about the oath. The garden's secret prison from a god. You're just the jailers.
Then my conviction only grows stronger, Envoy. Nandru never wanted what was best for us. He built us a tomb and abandoned us to it. Do not speak his name to me as if it could mean anything to you.
Mila asked me to stop you.
Ha! Finally! Proof she's got a spine. Well, Envoy, now's your chance. Are you going to be a good little minion and do as she asks?
Jesus Christ, dude.
Or will you let me save my people from themselves?
A life for rubble, blood for the prison of old ways. We twine.
Stand down, Kostya. This just isn't your day.
So be it. And you are so close. The entrance to the garden is just beyond this door. I always knew it would come to this.
Well, time for you to die.
Watch yourself. Stay safe. Nice job.
Bravo!
It's done. Solus is safe. Thank the gods.
Up here's the garden.
We deserve a parade, but I'll settle for a drink on the house.
Let's put there and first of all, let's actually go back and talk to people here.
I feel crazy saying this, but Kostya was right. We should have let Solus keep fall.
Oh, God.
Crazy is one word for it. You really think you can just burn down someone's ancestral home?
Dearie, the keep isn't a home. It's a prison. And now the Pargrunen will never escape.
Solus is my home. I still don't get why any of you feel like you have a say in this. But you left. Because I chose to. Kostya doesn't get to make that decision for everybody.
If Kostya doesn't, Mihala will.
The Soul standing. I didn't feel him.
Finally, Someone's talking sense.
Stopping Kostya's plan was no less of a decision.
Choosing to do nothing is still a choice. One that dooms everyone to living in a stone prison.
You saw how hard it was for Amalia and her people to leave. They were only allowed to because you found an extraordinary loophole. If anything, I imagine Mihala and her traditionalists will only make it harder to leave now.
Doesn't want anything to do with that choice.
As we say in Fjord, tough shit, dearie.
Yeah.
Beatsley's right.
Enough talking in circles. Let's save our strength for the garden. I, for one, could use a long rest. And I'm betting the envoy could, too.
Yeah. Leave it time
I
like
know,
this.
I'm excited too, dearie. But we need our beauty sleep, don't we? I'm starting to suspect that every single leader in the Living Lands is incompetent. Truly. Is there no vetting process? Hopefully those in Solace Keep will choose their leaders with more care in the future. But we should check on Marius. I'll make him some soothing perfume, but I think a few words from you would help too.
Are you mad that I refused to keep?
Why would I be mad at you consigning a people to a lifetime imprisoned by their traditions and literal stone walls?
Oh, boy.
That doesn't sound like me at all. I do not envy the Pargrunen in any case. Meeting that council gave me a new appreciation for Vidaru.
Do you think Pure could devolve like Souls Keep did?
There's always a way for things to get worse, dearie. I wouldn't be surprised. We're losing focus on the important things. Things like the garden. Oh, come on, Envoy, let's get going. How can I help, darling? Don't let the bedbugs bite, dearie. You know, I don't think I've ever seen so many books in one. But to think that the Steel Garrote was... At least Dolna will answer for her treachery.
Just match you to the books.
Well, yes and no. Had she just stolen the books and given them to the people, I would have celebrated her. But she stole them from the Pargrunen to give to Ludwig? Despicable. No matter. What's done is done. I had just hoped that Pargrun knowledge could help the Pargrunen. Well, that's all. Unless there's some... How can I... Don't mind if I do.
I must admit, I had my doubts about Solace. It was like a dungeon, except the wardens were the prisoners. You could have helped Kostya destroy the keep, but you left it standing. Why? I agree. A decision like this belongs to the community, not the ambitions of one man. Even if Solace isn't going anywhere, I think your arrival was a sign of changes to come. Wherever you go, you break people out of their habits. You banish the old ways.
Give me too much credit.
Or perhaps you don't give yourself enough. Wherever that power comes from, whether it's your heritage or political status, it's a terrible burden. I don't envy you, but at least you keep things interesting.
This must.
You too.
They got more.
Let me get this straight. You spoke to the spirit of Nandru, a godlike, same as you. What did he say? Any advice? Any words of encouragement?
Told me to kill Sapadal.
Oh. I take it that wasn't what you expected. I should have seen this coming. Never listen to the dead. They're cynical, full of regret, and determined to make us all
Oh, it sounds amazing. What do you speak? Oh, no,
Thankfully, you're
no,
still alive.
no.
Fate is in your hands.
What's awful is it awful? It's not just say.
What happened to Nandru was ages ago. Plenty of time to reconsider one's choices. No one is closer to Sapadal than you are. Nandru lost that privilege when he died, which means you alone can judge the god of the living lands. Your opinion is the one that counts.
I don't know if I can think anymore.
That's all right. When the time comes, you'll figure it out. For what it's worth, I think you're going to be fine. No matter what you do about Sapadal, it can't get any worse.
Don't say it like that.
You have an inquisitive mind. I respect that. If you ever feel your education is missing something, I'd be happy to teach you what I know. All you have to do is ask. If I must.
You got a lot more. Oh my god. You got to.
Solace has a few old-fashioned ideas about... Thank you for letting Petru go free. Animancy is not a...
Boom, they say it's wrong.
As do I. Whether or not Petru is successful as an animancer, he has a right, and it's good to know someone out there is defending. Thanks for talking.
There we go. Alright, Marius.
Envoy, you're probably here to see how I'm doing, yeah? Well, I'm doing great. I always knew my home would destroy itself from within. I just never thought I'd get a chance to stop it.
Did well in Solus.
Right. If you get any more sappy, I'll think you've turned into a tree.
Yeah.
But enough of that. You have a lot to do, and I'm right behind you. Right, changing this up. If I must. Envoy? Blacked out at that Audra and the lava tubes beneath Solace. But it seemed different somehow.
I spoke to Spirit Nadra, actually.
Right. I actually believe you. This is madness, Envoy. You spoke to the founder of Solace.
Did I kill Sabatel, actually?
Well, that's not what I was expecting. People in Solace always claim they're speaking the word of Nandru. And here you are, actually hearing from the man. Doesn't even really matter what he said, if you ask me. There are hundreds of Pargrunen who'd give anything to hear Nandru's voice. Blessed stay impressive is what that is. Envoy, what do you need?
It's a mess.
You too.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say that. Yeah.
Marius, can I offer a suggestion?
I have a feeling you're about to do it anyway, so go ahead.
Alright, so, here, let's actually take care of the totems. These.
I just want you to enjoy life. I'm worried that you...
Will they go on that? These version linked.
You aren't.
I think the one like so. First one is, I think, yeah, Path to the Garden. I don't think that's there, so it's gonna be there. I think when I'm saying Path to the Garden, like fast travel point, it's like looking around like a linear path and not actually connected to the open world. So I'm not gonna teleport there. But yeah, that should be in here.
Who goes there? We see! Force, devour!
Did you see me, Marius?
There it is.
I wager those artifacts you found fit together somehow. Let's have a closer look at camp.
Next one, I think it's actually pretty close to it. There. I think this is somewhere there. Look back. Except this one. There it is.
Let's take these things back to camp. You can fiddle with them there.
Yachtsley in my priority, though.
That's 3. It's definitely getting fired up now.
That's right here, actually. Let's do the save game and then. Save and exit that stuff. Stuff. Wait a bit for everything to. Going past here. There we go. 35 hours been playing this. The last 2 are around like Lost Villager areas. One where Mara's got PTSD from that area. I wish I can make markers or something. You're still alive. It's up there. Let's try this way. All the path north.
Not bad, envoy.
Oh, hi.
Eckworth and Roth! Eckworth and Roth!
Another soul for the wheel.
Ooh, a spooky tunnel to explore. Envoy, you shouldn't have.
What was that? Village. There we go. Alright, last one.
It burns!
It's still above there, okay.
not used to quiet. You asked
Worth and Rock!
Oh my god, if you not...
Watch your right! Oh, on your right. Bravo! Child's play.
Alright. There it is.
This looks like it could fit in that artifact we found, actually. Let's try it out.
Before we go, there is this building in the middle of everything. Oh.
Burning!
And let's put the last pieces here.
It will sunder all the living lands if we do not put a stop to it.
I know. I felt the lives lost.
It is inexcusable. The forces of nature must be kept in balance. This abuse cannot go unpunished.
More play these two gods here, listen between the lines.
Our siblings are at odds.
They hesitate at their peril. They've gone soft, blind to the predators lurking in their midst.
It is a being of instinct, not malice.
Its instincts cannot be tamed.
That's what Galen's plan.
I will go alone if I must.
Margaret is right. We should not act in haste. If we rally our minds... No.
No? What do you mean?
We are too late. I sense a great shift in the Audra. One of our siblings has moved with terrible strength. What have they done?
May the hunt begin.
Gods. I could roast a Balrog on the energy coming off this thing.
Alright, that's all the totems. This will be in the Lone Lands. We didn't go to the snowy area. I really thought we were. And how long has it been since I've been almost there? Wait, it's Dawnshore. How long has it been since I've been to Dawnshore? Damn it.
Hear me, Paratis. Did we not come here to escape the Empire? Do the Assyrians not exemplify everything we...
Hey there.
You're back. You found him? Imprisoned? That must be why he wasn't writing. What did he do?
I really want to know he was stealing artifacts to support himself.
Stealing? Oh, but that violates every principle of our field. Madiko, this expedition is cursed. Where did I go wrong?
You sent people out into the wilds with no training and no one to guide them. Maybe take one moment to actually think next time?
Interesting. Do you vet them before you hire them?
Perhaps not well enough. I hoped their excitement would make up for their inexperience. If nothing else, my map is very nearly finished now, so some good has come of the expedition after all. Thank you, Amici. You've helped me shape the course of history. Come back to this shop anytime.
The honor was ours. Some work is too important to be left undone.
You did good, Envoy. I think you brought them peace.
Let's go to keep now. There's one last thing before we can have to go to the garden and do whatever.
Invaders in the garden.
Watch yourselves.
Yeah.
The cook is complaining about the lack of ingredients again.
Wait a minute. Does he know we were already lacking?
We're alive! We're alive!
Yeah.
I can't believe that.
What happened at the end? Is everyone all right?
For to keep in mind, people are safe.
Thank you. I cannot explain how afraid I was for my people and our home.
Help avoid sorry. We're so stubborn.
Perhaps so. Either way, I understand now the nature of my errors. It will not happen again. Here. I once was this artifact's custodian, but I failed in protecting the keep. This belongs to one who has proven capable of guarding my people. I wish so much that things had gone differently. Marius, could I speak to you?
Right, did she just ask that? Or am I having another nightmare?
Well, I say we have her back.
Good. Let's save the hugs and tears for another time. Okay, let's hear it.
I'm so glad you're safe and that that you're surrounded by good people.
All right. Waiting for the but.
There's no but waiting. That's all I wanted to say. Truly. I am genuinely happy you found friendship, Marius. You always deserved more than the world gave you. That's all I wanted to say.
Well, you've always given me more than I deserved.
Oh, better than I expected.
I am in agreement with that.
Alright, let's do a couple more shopping business.
Oh,
Here we go.
The feeling outside.
Word?
You need some.
I think that's good for now. Anyway, it's garden time. Garden time. Where's... Ooh. Thank you. That's probably the door to it. Right, this area. Oh, ooh. Ah. Cool. That's just, that's our way out, I guess, if you don't want fast travel. Either way, garden time.
Closer. We have waited so long.
Travel is gardening. Not be able to return once you enter the garden. Do you wish to proceed? I guess. Before I do want to check something. I should have not left Pulse Keep. It's actually right there. So. Let's do a bit of this. I'm not looking to actually complete it. I'll just do it.
Quiet as a soul.
I'll do what I have right now, I guess.
That's all of them.
Outlanders, the Soulless King. What's next?
The food in Solace Keep is barely fit for a pig. Why are they feeding us this sucker?
You wouldn't have to run.
I've heard we... What can I... Is that... Hobbit's shiny beard? It is! Star metal! I've only had the pleasure of working with it a few times before. These days I work more with a quill than a hammer, but I think I can make an exception for this. And if the council doesn't like it, they can make someone else Forge Master. Oh, I'd be a happy man to be working the forge again. Oh, how I miss it!
I continue.
The heat,
Keep waiting.
the burn of sore muscles that have worked a hammer for hours. The rip.
Are you done?
Yes, right. Sorry. I get carried away sometimes. Anyway, I could refine and sharpen the material into a sword, certainly. Alternatively, there's something I've wanted to make since the last time I had my... May Abaddon guide my hand. And
This ought to be good.
here it is. A firearm unlike any...
The incredible weapon.
You are this material is... bring me more fragments, and I will... Thank you.
Honestly, kind of disappointed. I was a mage in trade, so stuff like this is not really my forte. Oh boy. Fortunately, didn't have a chance to be Gandalf the Wise Wizard, but I'm fine where I am. Let's go to the garden. Yeah.
Well, this is it, I guess. Feels very different from the last time I left Galawain's tusks. I will say, it's nice to look out and see Solace still standing. Thanks for that.
Go ahead and fight the local heroes.
Careful, Envoy, or your head won't fit through the gates to the garden.
Solace is still standing. And so are you. We're in this together.
Just so you know, Kai, it's starting to sound like you like me.
If you happen to need a reminder, do let us know. Brooding in silence can be quite the mood killer.
Not to spoil the moment with good news, but I doubt the rest of the island has been quiet while we've been looking for the garden. Things have only gotten more tense since Fior, and the Steel Garrote probably hasn't been doing us any favors on that front.
Especially when they're led by a woman who doesn't seem interested in staying dead. Not to mention, after we take care of the Envoy's little god problem, we'll still have an empire bearing down on us.
And time would change the strafe, well, Discord Island itself.
I guess that's why you and Sapadal are due for a heart-to-heart. Or whatever you have with a god.
Can't say I'm too excited about just walking into the garden. I grew up learning I needed to protect that place. But it never felt like more than a children's tale to me.
I hear ya. This island is weird enough when all we have to worry about are vengeful plans and soul-altering corruption.
Am I the only one who's looking forward to the garden? We're pioneers, stepping into the great unknown, a land of mystery.
We have to remember to love them in spite of their lack of proper enthusiasm, dearie.
Don't let us have our very souls peeled down the core when fleeing momentary time.
You have such a way with words, Envoy.
I have a theory about the garden, or a warning, depending on how you want to look at it. Sapadal has been imprisoned a long time. The garden will be a reflection of their dreams, their nightmares, their madness.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw visions or hallucinations, and not even the fun kind.
That's great. Thank you, Yahtzee.
Anytime, darling.
Before we go any further, I have to ask you something. You told the Inquisitor that you intend to free Sapadal, set them loose upon the world. Is that still the plan?
That's a plan until I change my mind.
You're as unpredictable as ever. Not that I disapprove. Sapadal is responsible for the spiritual health of the living lands, and the island has suffered for it. No matter what the Inquisitor said, I don't believe there's a right or wrong choice to make here. Just the one you believe in.
There has to be a wrong, otherwise what are we doing? That doesn't make the choice easier.
Good. Who said it has to be? Remember, we're stepping into a realm that is both physical and spiritual in nature. If you can call it nature. There's no telling how long we'll be gone. For all we know, time could run backwards in the garden.
Once you like turn back, this may take a while.
Not a chance. We're a crew now, so you're stuck with me until the end.
Yeah, you know I killed like half your people.
I told you I'd be with you till the end. I don't go back on my promises. What about you, Giada?
You're not going into the garden without me. I have to see this with my own eyes. Yahtzee, if you feel like running back to Quilichi, now would be the time. No one would think less of you.
And tell Quilichi that I missed out on the most exciting part.
Cheer for Corey.
You're gonna get me going too. We're with you. All the way.
I plan on wandering the garden whether I'm traveling with you or not. I have to find out what the big deal is.
Agreed. I'm not waiting in camp while the rest of you have all the fun. Hope to see you out there, Marius.
Well, let's go then. We can't keep your god waiting.
Anyone wants to talk? Yes.
So, this is it. The spiritual epicenter of the living lands. Where it all began, and where it all ends. For so long I have looked out on a horizon full of possibilities. Now that it's here, I'm too scared to breathe. Oh, why am I so anxious?
They're about to do something incredible.
I suppose you're right. I'm frightened, I'm excited. I'm a lot of things right now. Do you remember when Manto Pastor sent you after the heart of an Adragan?
Of course. He powered his invention.
That was nothing compared to this. We are standing in the beating heart of the living lands. Just imagine what we can do with it.
We don't have much time to decide.
And only one chance to get it right. My parents were going to build a better world for Animancers. That dream was their legacy to me. You and I have come farther than they did. To an impossible place where anything can happen. Anything.
past has no say in the matter.
I'll try to remember that. I don't know what's going to happen, but you've had my back since the beginning. I won't forget it.
Get some rest.
Who could rest at a time like this?
All right. I'm gonna have to get out of throughout all of this. She's just way too useful. Ability point. Companions. Marius, I'll just...
Looks like a dead end.
Oh.
Oh, I stand corrected.
Nice of someone to mark that spot for us.
That's it. The heart of the garden. Sabadell's cage.
Huh. I wonder what this is.
Is he really
Wherever I go, these guys are... Ow. The skeletons will not leave me. They're my true nemesis. Could've got a Paul Bloss will just be a giant skeleton. No, many giant skeletons. Just cause like they just can't stop spawning. They just can't help themselves. They must pop up. I already feel like, oh boy.
Not saying a word.
Yeah, probably. I'm surprised it's not like every soul thing is Dream Souls.
Time to rally.
I was worried for a second.
Oh.
Don't see a better way down. You first. I'll be right behind you.
Where you do?
Sit.
When you find Sapadal, I hope you tell him how much I love what they've done with this place.
Well, I just have to. Eclectic taste?
I'm a man of hidden depths. What's not to love about floating islands and a spectral tree? Besides, as divine prisons go, I can imagine much worse.
It's growing around top of it all like a cocoon. It reflects their beauty, their danger, and their fractured nature.
Let's hope they don't have any nightmares while we're here. Judging from their outbursts at Mount Forja and Nakukubel, they're skewing towards the danger in that mix.
They were wild-eyed before their approachment. Since then, they unleashed the Dream Scourge.
Exactly. And what are the odds that centuries of imprisonment have improved their temper? Setting them free means gambling with the lives of everyone in the living lands. It's not worth it, but it's not my call. And I don't envy you having to deal with a loose cannon of a god. But I envy even less the mess you're going to have if, I mean, when, we escape this place.
What do you mean?
While we're tracking down your god, things are heating up between your Adiran comrades and the locals.
Yeah, that.
You may have averted the attack on Fjord, but this is one situation where it's the thought that counts. And yeah, I know that's on the Steel Road, but it's not lost on anyone that your people despise animancy. Not when Heelgard banned the practice in Paradise.
And nothing to do Silk Rope. And that was indefensible.
That's mighty principled of you, but your moral stance isn't going to cool any tensions. Not if Heelgard's still bringing soldiers into Paradise by the shipload. And that's not all. Ringram may have unleashed some powerful magic against the Dream Scourge, but she left a lot of corpses in her wake. That doesn't look good for your people. Not when Ludwig was also in the region, and your people had a garrison at Eagle's Reach.
Yeah, it doesn't look good at all.
And then there's Solace. You might have saved the keep, but no one's going to talk about the disaster that didn't happen. They're going to talk about why Mount Forja erupted after all this time.
I hate politics. It's same. But we have to deal. It is technically indirectly Stergord's fault.
I don't think anyone else is going to understand the indirectly. Fairly or not, a lot of blame's going to be laid at Adir's door. And if I had to guess, I don't think Heelgard's been helping matters while you've been out here.
To decide, and everyone's here well armed. What about it?
If and when we get out of here, we're walking into a powder keg. And you'll have to choose a side. That's the part I don't envy.
And stuff played not to prosecute war.
Yeah, those were your orders. And if you make it back, you'll be the godlike Adiran who survived an assassination, treated with local leaders, faced a god, and stopped the Dream Scourge. That's a powerful symbol indeed.
Yep. I don't want to make this choice.
I wouldn't either. Look on the bright side. Maybe we die here, and then you don't have to.
Yeah.
I don't mean to burden you. It's late, and you've still got a god to face. Just know that whatever you choose, I'll fight alongside you. I'm with you to the end of this.
Thanks, Kai.
Anytime.
Good night.
Good night, On.
Envoy, what do you need?
That's...
You too.
Oh.
Envoy, what do you need? Not before I've done some reading.
Oh, okay, I guess. Nothing. Here we go.
A breath held trepidation. You are close, yet distant still.
Okay. Had to rest. This place is exhausting. Why can't I describe?
Your soul is small. The essence weighs like the sea on your chest. We feel the pressure, darkness, yet somehow strengthened resolve. We wonder.
Shepardol, I got a question for you.
We did not foresee this.
Indulge your curiosity. You can't indulge mine.
An equal trade. We accept.
What do you do if you weren't present?
The sky is green. The fish breathes air. We can no longer imagine.
Take your time.
We would run, roll with the tide, sink our fingers into new earth. Whisper in the fields, lift the hills gently in our hands.
Over the people who live in those hills.
Disturb the dirt, but spare the blooms. Shake the roots slowly. Vengeance denied, squandered. This cannot be.
You're right.
We feel nothing amiss.
You definitely said something just now.
We speak of freedom when the hand still clasps around our throat. Wake now. Find us.
Oh, buddy. Hi.
I see the disciple has found their way into the cell.
No. Clarion Steel. We know this voice. Why is she here?
Your essence is persistent, Queen. I underestimate your will.
You underestimate much. It is the downfall of those with your gift.
Out. Out. Her voice pierces our skin.
Look at this place. A quagmire of your parasite's worst instincts. Can you even begin to grasp the forces that you tamper with?
Why don't you explain then, instead of insulting me?
Apparently, I must. The situation is worse than I perceived. Do you think you're special, with your god's thorn in your side? Do you believe you can hold dominion over chaos itself? When even the collective fury of the real gods could only confine the sniveling creature to this wasteland.
I don't believe it. That was you?
Who else would have the strength?
It is true. She twists the knife. The seas run red with memory.
Okay.
In time, the gods felt the wretched powers seeping through this land. Its madness would consume us all if it was not contained.
You can't reach the lowlands, so your mage folk did the dirty work.
Work that sullies one hand meets out justice with the next. A pity that its followers could not be reasoned with.
No wonder Souls of Slain cry out.
They were defiant to the end. The poor godless, worshipping the very thing that subsumed them. We could not excise the rot and spare the roots that nourished it.
You massacred them.
A regrettable consequence of a necessary war.
I wonder how they feel about it.
I have no time for the lamentations of heretics.
Why does our prison not protect us? Help us! Silence her!
Listen to its tantrum. It knows neither order nor sense. Adir is the only thing holding back the tide of entropy.
Sabadell is lashing out because of Adder. Can you see that?
Then they will keep applying the rod until it understands. But there is still time. You can succeed where Ludwig failed. Face your false god and end its reign of terror permanently.
How? I can't kill a god.
Your soul, it is tethered to you. Only you can siphon its essence into yourself.
So I'm trying to finish what you started long ago.
The path of justice is fraught. Only the strong may follow it. I leave you with a warning. The false god's essence is strong here. It taints all it touches. My magfolk may be hostile to you. Stay vigilant and remember your oath.
I have nothing to say. That was insane.
That's it. From now on, I pray to no god.
Honestly, with that in mind, I'm just gonna end it there. Hope you enjoyed, and probably next stream is gonna be the last one.